I think that the funniest part about traveling and about meeting people from other countries is that you realize how much how we are different, how we're so different, and how we're really influenced by our own cultures. How I'm like, whenever I go to other countries, I realize how Mexican I am. I feel more Mexican the more that I travel.
C'est enrichissant sur le plan sportif parce que ça nous permet de diversifier nos adversaires, et sur le plan humain, bien sûr que c'est aussi enrichissant parce que finalement on découvre d'autres cultures. Nous en France, on est très axé sur le double projet, donc on accorde une grande partie de notre vie aussi à notre autre vie, autre que le sport.
So a couple of seasons ago, we had competitions that weren't in like usual places. So like a lot of Americans, when they come to France, they'll go to Paris, but our competition was in Orléans. So I think the fact that I was able to go to Orléans and then go to Paris afterwards makes me a little more cultured because I've seen more places than I would have if I didn't fence.
Nous, on essaie de faire en sorte que chaque tournoi soit aussi l'occasion de découvrir la ville et un minimum la culture. On évite de faire un aller-retour qui soit complètement vide de sens au niveau de la vie autour de l'escrime. Parce que je pense que pour les athlètes, c'est quand même bon de voir un peu autre chose, quoi.
We try and do some sightseeing in between when we're not too tired. So hopefully tomorrow afternoon we'll have a little bit of time to go into Paris. And see some of the sights, which is nice. And then often maybe go out for dinner if we're not, again, too tired from training.
Quand on part à l'étranger, évidemment que ça attise la curiosité de voir comment tu manges, comment tu t'entraînes, comment tu dors, comment tu récupères, comment tu t'entraînes, quelles sont les relations avec tes entraîneurs. Et ça, tout le monde a cette curiosité-là. Parce qu'on est, la même chose nous fait vibrer, c'est l'escrime.
At the beginning, it was tough for me to train with very good athletes. Later on, I'm like improving, so I can feel the difference. We are fencing with each person. Each person is different. So every time when I fence opponent, they are totally different from each other. It's not about France, it's not about Chinese. It's just about that player.
Chaque tireuse peut aimer tirer contre un type de jeu ou non. Et c'est là où c'est intéressant de se mesurer avec tel ou tel type de nation, parce qu'on n'a pas forcément l'occasion de se mesurer à ces types de jeux autre part que dans les Coupes du Monde. Ça reste des moments enrichissants où on est toutes les deux, on n'est pas du même pays, on n'a pas la même nation dans le dos, mais on essaie de grimper ensemble et là c'est intéressant.
I see, like, if I go and eat with people that are Mexican, we will like put lime on everything, you know? We will get the same food, the same water. And I think that it's funny to see how people from each country, they all have their own things that make them special.
At first, it was very difficult, especially when I'm from India, because we eat very different fruit from other countries. Later on, I'm used to. Now I like all the foods. Now I'm adjustable with all kind of foods.
Alors en Asie, on a l'habitude de dire que c'est compliqué parce que l'alimentation est vraiment pas la même que chez nous. Et du coup, on se retrouve au petit-déj à manger du poisson en sauce ou du riz avec des tomates chaudes. Et alors là, on emporte notre pain, notre confiture le matin, parce que ça nous est arrivé des stages où on devait rester 10 jours là-bas et on sait que le matin, le petit déjeuner c'est très français et eux ne connaissent pas du tout. Donc ça peut être difficile, Mais après, pour tout ce qui est déjeuner, dîner, on arrive toujours à se débrouiller et de plus en plus là-bas, il y a des restaurants occidentaux.
We try and take a backup of some food, so at least you know you have some cereal bars or you have some sachets you can make in the hotel room in case. But generally we try before you compete to find a Western restaurant, so you know what you're eating. And then when we're done competing, then that's a chance to kind of go and experience the culture and maybe eat some different food that you wouldn't have potentially wanted to try first night before you had to fence.
En Asie, je trouve ça très facile. Parce que c'est assez simple. Il y a certains plats épicés où il faut faire attention, mais c'est très léger, c'est très savoureux, très gustativement, c'est vraiment très bon et ça reste adapté à un régime de sportif. Alors par contre, quand je vais aux États-Unis, j'ai beaucoup de mal. Aux États-Unis, c'est très gras, très lourd, très sucré, très salé. Et là, j'ai beaucoup de mal.
Every food is better than American food. I was talking to some other girls about this yesterday. America, they have so much processed food, it's not good for you. So then when we come to Europe, everything's fresh, and especially the fish, and it's so wonderful. And the coffee everywhere besides America is great. So I love eating in every other country besides America.
中国的饮食文化应该在世界上确实是流传和遍布的非常广，特别是我们在法国，包括在欧洲，现在有很多的中餐馆，所以我们在国外也是一样可以吃到可口的家乡菜。
We all traveled together, so I think only we understand our lives. You know, only people on the national teams in all the countries understand what it means to be a professional fencer. And I think this brings us together because we understand each other.
They are very friendly. Only during the competitions we fight each other, and off the pitch we are good friends.
We've definitely, we're Facebook friends, we talk a lot when we're here. Sometimes we all go out to dinner together, which is really nice. So yeah, we've definitely built a lot of relationships from these training camps.
My coach is British, but he married an American girl. So I do a lot of my training in the USA, in Boston. They have a lot of depth over there because it's a college sport. So I'm very close with the American team. So they let me tag along sometimes to their camps. Again, this one, like you said, everybody's here, so it's good training before the next World Cup. With the American girls, we definitely hang out.
Sur la piste, on est rarement amis. On se tape dessus, on se donne des gros coups, donc il y a beaucoup de respect, mais il n'y a pas de camaraderie particulière. À partir du moment où on est débranché, on a enlevé le masque et la tenue, là c'est très agréable. C'est vraiment, au niveau international, tout le monde s'entend bien, on va toujours boire après un verre, souvent ensemble à la fin des championnats. C'est des moments intenses de partage et réels, c'est vraiment des moments humains, simples, purs, efficaces. Et il n'y a pas de chichi, là, quand la compétition est terminée, là vraiment, voilà, c'est des personnes vraiment bien intéressantes.
Quand on est en compétition, là on est focus, on essaye de faire abstraction de la personne. Et quand on sort de la compétition, là bien sûr qu'on est amis. Et on a été habitués à le faire même avec nos compatriotes français parce que ça nous arrive de nous rencontrer en compétition.
We're very good at the skill of separating the strip from outside, you know, the gym. So usually, no, it's not a problem because it's our job. So we must know how to do this well.
Personnellement, je ne me dis jamais on va mollo. Ça pourrait être ma sœur, ma mère, voilà. Si on est sur la même compétition, ça n'empêchera pas tout le respect que j'ai pour mes adversaires. Mais à partir du moment où j'ai mon masque et mon sabre, il n'y a qu'un objectif, c'est la victoire.
I'm always ready to fight. It doesn't matter who it is. Not to fight, but you know what I mean. It doesn't come first, but you know, once you're both there, I think that the person in front of you is not thinking, oh my gosh, she's my friend. She's thinking, I want to beat her, so you have to feel the same way. And maybe, yes, when it ends, you can be friends, but when you're fencing, you're fencing.
It's a little more difficult to fence people who you know and have relationships with when you have to fence them in competition. It's definitely easier to walk on the strip and not know who that person is so you can beat them, but at the same time, you have to remember that's why you're here. And it doesn't really matter if you had dinner with someone last night. Like, you need to beat them in order for you to do well for yourself, and it's just part of the sport.
A little bit. It can be hard, but mostly we know that this is competitive, and by the time you get to senior level, you're very used to fencing people that you know. It's harder because you know each other better, which means that the tactics need to be a little bit different. I think it's harder when you're younger. By the time we've got as old as we are now, you're kind of used to fencing your friends. As soon as the mask comes down, you know, okay, we need to focus, and then it comes off and you can be friends again.
Fencing is new to India. We are not yet developed to the international standards. So when I travel to many countries, competition and camps, it's good for me to improve myself, and I can go back to India and teach my juniors to improve them.
Personnellement, moi, j'ai conscience de la chance qu'on a de voir du monde. Je trouve que c'est l'une des plus belles richesses du sport. C'est de pouvoir rencontrer plein de monde, que ce soit d'abord quand on commence en France, et après quand on commence à partir en compétition à l'étranger. Moi, je trouve que c'est une chance vraiment extrême de pouvoir côtoyer plein de cultures et plein de gens.
We definitely get to travel to lots of interesting places. Sometimes our schedules are a little bit crazy, so it's difficult in terms of fitting in the time zones, but sometimes you have to remember how lucky we are to be in such a weird and wonderful place sometimes. So yeah, hopefully it's made me more interesting.
It's okay. Try.